Hi! We're the Mills family. I'm Tim.
I'm Gemma.
I'm Abigail. I'm Hannah.
And we're living here in Makushi, Zambia. So we're working here at Beulah Training Centre. This is where we've been called to be as a family. Lots of the activities we do here are about discipleship, discipling young people. And the vision of Beulah, if you like, is to encourage young people to say yes to God and step into the adventure of faith that we're part of. Behind me is one of the new tents that we've put up to accommodate staff when we're running residential camps and our DTS, or Discipleship Training School, which is a 6-month programme. Myself and Gemma and the kids are going to be living in this tent as part of the DTS that's starting in July, partly because our house isn't ready yet, but hopefully from November and into the future we'll be able to live in a normal house. So we're going to be under canvas, basic facilities, but then all the students on the DTS, the Discipleship Training School, will also be living in similar situations, so that's fine. We're going to be encouraging them to step out in their faith, to get to know Jesus more, and to hopefully have a foundation for the rest of their lives. In just over 2 weeks' time, before the DTS starts, we'll be running a small camp for a church youth group focused on identity. So that's sort of 12 to 16-year-olds who will be having a chance to again live out in the wilds and learn about God and hear from Him themselves. Hearing from God is such a great, important part of what we're doing here, encouraging people to listen to God and know what He's saying to them. So thank you so much for your support in what we're doing. We really, really appreciate it.
So the DTS starts on the 8th of July, which here is winter, and as you can see, it's already getting quite cold. At the moment we've got 12 students coming on the DTS from Canada, Sweden, other places in Africa, as well as Zambia. So we'll have 11 weeks of teaching on different topics, which both Tim and I will be doing some of the teaching. And alongside the teaching, there'll be various aspects of community involvement with youth groups and children's groups and evangelism and other things around Makushi. And then in September time, there'll be 8 weeks of outreach where they're putting into practice what they've been taught, and yeah, going out and sharing with people the good news of Jesus, and that will come to an end at the end of November. As you can see, their house is coming along nicely. We're now at roof level, and hopefully by the time you're watching this, the roof will be on, as it should be done by the end of June. And shortly after that, we've got youth camp, and then the week after that, the DTS is starting. God's been so faithful in the way that He's provided for the house this far, and we're really grateful to you and to God for your help and support in that. And we hope that not only do you have an enjoyable evening this evening, but also you're able to help support us financially further with some of the finishing things of the houses. There'll be things like the floors, the plastering, and the all-important solar, because we're in the bush and completely off grid. So we hope you've had a really great night, and we just want to thank you again from the bottom of our hearts for all your support. Thank you.
What is the name of our dog?
Zambia is bordered by 8 countries. Name 2 of them.
What town do we live near?
When are the main months of rain in Zambia? November to March or May to September?
What is the staple food of Zambia most of East and Southern Africa made from? Is it A, rice, B, maize, or C, potatoes?
What is this fruit commonly called? Monkey brain, slug ball, or manna? How many tribal languages are there in Zambia? A. 72, B. 36, C. 12.
What are the majority of our house bricks on the new house made from?
Which natural wonder of the world can be found in Zambia?
Lusaka is Zambia's capital. To the nearest 1,000, how many miles is it from London to Lusaka? Bonus questions. Okay, so the first one is, at the beginning of our video, which order from left to right were we sitting in?
In Abigail's questions, what colour hat was she wearing?
In the question about food, what was hanging in the background?